free, she throwing that ass. I'm up first for coming in last. Went to the bank, happy alive. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap.
Welcome all to episode 38 of Woodcrest Certified. With us, we have the Panda Man himself again, Phil, the one and only Eagles fan I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
God bless his soul. We'll find out about Jalen this year, bro. Anyway, getting into it. Pete's probably gonna join in a little bit late here, which is totally fine. But again, Phil, thanks for coming back. David, Chris, howdy. Good seeing you guys another week.
You see Chris?
Yeah, sort of see Chris. Yeah. I would like to take this moment. I would like to take this moment to hijack our podcast and say Andre Iguodala is insane, thinking Rasheed Wallace would be better than Giannis. Just saying that. You're fucking out of your mind, Drake.
Wait, okay. Hold on. Let's talk about this.
Oh God, here we go.
Bro,
that wasn't even scripted.
This is so asinine, bro. I can't believe
Nah. Like, all right, saying that he's better than all right. Y'all some young ass niggas, and y'all don't remember watching Rasheed Wallace back in his prime.
Bro,
Rasheed Wallace wasn't even top 5 in his own time. It's not even gonna be top 5 today.
This is a conversation.
Chris, please tell me you're about to try to tell us that if Rasheed Wallace played today, he'd be the best player in the NBA.
No, listen.
All right.
Just hear me out. What I'm saying is that, there's a reason why Kevin Durant lied about his height.
What?
Right? He was telling everybody he was 6'9" when he was actually 7 foot. Because when you're 7 foot, teams automatically make you play in the post.
Okay.
Right? Up until recently. Giannis came into the league, and they're like, oh, that he might be a point guard, right? They didn't give a fuck at that point.
Well, he came in at 6'9", which is kind of crazy. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, but, whatever. When it comes to Rasheed Wallace, when he came out of high school, Wilt Chamberlain was comparing himself to him. He was really fucking good. He was extremely skilled and super fucking athletic. The problem is that by the time you guys started watching him, when you guys were 12 years old, he was already the post-up shooting Rasheed Wallace, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying if that was there was a point in time when he was running up and down the court, he was really fucking good. Would he be better than Giannis? I don't know. But
no,
that's
what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. Bro. Listen, you can give Sheed flowers. Sheed, you got mad flowers, bro.
Wait, no. But
you're not Giannis flowers.
But I don't think it's that much of a stretch, especially from David, because David called them run and dunk on many different occasions. Right? So imagine a guy.
Top 3.
Imagine a guy who has that same fucking length, not as much athleticism, but way more skill.
So
I don't think I'm fucking reaching here.
But she never had this mentality. What separates Giannis from all these other guys is how hard he works and how he's worked on his game and everything. And Rasheed, there's multiple reports of him just checking out when he wasn't up against other good power forwards or quitting on certain teams. And then he got in good situations and stuff, but there were just times where I don't know, people are not built like Giannis. That shit is so abnormal, and we take it for granted.
Chris Broussard, he said, I heard some shit where he was saying that he was covering Detroit at that time, and Rasheed Wallace would come into the season with a signed check saying, hey, here's my fine for not working out with the team. This man wasn't putting no fucking work in, bro. He granted, is it insane that he's that naturally gifted without putting in work? Sure. But he's not fucking Giannis, Chris. All right? We spent
he would be better than Giannis.
So the point is he had all the fucking tools, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and so does Anthony Davis, and look at that.
But Anthony Davis at a point in time was arguably the best player in the league. He just is fucking fragile.
Yeah, and he sucks.
Right, if you would have looked I don't know, I think you're dick riding, bro.
What?
Me? Sometimes somebody can dick ride and be right. And I think
like to say to like use Anthony Davis as an example. Like Anthony Davis when he's healthy is fucking insane.
He's not better than Giannis though.
I mean, there was a point where he fucking was. Yeah,
there was a point, but he's not anymore.
All right, bro, you're dick riding. This is official dick riding territory. Like it was like kind of, it was like kind of before, but now like
tell me more how you think Rasheed Wallace would be the number one player in the fucking NBA.
Like the problem that I think we have like when it comes to these discussions
here we go
is that there's no room for fucking nuance at all. Like you tell this guy over here, and I'm not gonna say no names, but you tell him anybody is even arguably better than LeBron, and you have to fucking fight him. Like you have to if you're in front of him, you'd have to physically fight him. And it's like, dude,
we know you really want to do that too.
Like I'm like, all I'm saying is that there's cases to be made. Like if Anthony Davis was at full health right now, is it arguable that he would be better than Giannis? Like absolutely. Because you're dick riding, I'm supposed to say no. Like,
the problem is, because I agree, if AD had LeBron's like longevity, like it was a totally different discussion, and he's got a crazy high ceiling. But the quote is about Rasheed, and that's why we're like, there's no scenario where Rasheed was the best guy in the NBA. That's all. But crazy dick riding, of course.
Caso cerrado, bro. We're not doing this anymore. This conversation went way too long.
Listen. All I'm saying is that Shaq and Allen Iverson were also famous for having horrible work ethics.
True.
And they were both arguably the best players in their time, too. And they also came from a different era. Like, if these guys were in the era today, like, their mentality might be different. That's all I'm saying.
Whatever, bro. Anyway,
like Allen Iverson was famous for eating fucking burgers all the fucking time, and he won like 2 scoring titles. That nigga said practice.
Anyway,
nah, you're taking that out of context.
Anyway, hey, we're done. We got to go into our topics here. All right, we derailed way too much. That's my bad for doing that. That's on me.
Well, we had to
respect on my nigga Rasheed. Name,
bro, I said he can have all the flowers, dog, but there's no case where he's better than Giannis. Anyway,
which was the whole point.
Yeah, literally the whole point.
How does it taste, bro?
Come on, bro.
Anyway,
gobbler, bro.
Topic question number 1, which is a hilarious one and a very factual statement. Why the fuck is there so much money in baseball? Because it is so ass.
It's
like
really,
it's just such a boring old sport. It's honestly terrible.
Yeah, I just look at it like
you're
institution.
exaggerating.
Like there's so much old money in there that I don't know. Don't the Yankees have like mob ties still and shit? Like,
gotta be at this point. It gotta be money laundering. Like, what the fuck? Like, keeps the MLB afloat? Like.
Yeah.
The only people who I know who support baseball are people who play baseball. That's it.
Right. I don't know anybody who like doesn't play baseball who is like going to game, like unless they're trying to get pissy drunk or whatever.
Yeah. So in preparation for this, the actual answer is because of the fucking TV deals that they strike. Each individual team too. So like first of all, the average MLB franchise is worth 1.2 billion. Which is nuts. And then the biggest reason for the money is because of the insane like media right agreements. So like the MLB itself had a $2.4 million TV deal with Fox and TBS. And then like the teams themselves, most of them have $1 billion TV deals, each individual team too. So
if I was these network producers, I would strongly consider renegotiating these contracts. Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? Like one of the greatest things that I've heard this year.
What's that?
Fucking the Sunday Ticket is separating from DirecTV.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lit.
Fucking death to the infidels, bro. Fuck it. I am so happy that company's about to go fucking under, bro. I'm so
I'm dead.
Wait, so you could just buy it mad random, or how does that work?
Nah, so they're about to have a bidding war. Between, like all the streaming services.
Oh, let's go.
It looks like Amazon.
Yeah.
the reports say that Amazon probably has the best chance, and you're gonna be able to just get Sunday Ticket through Amazon Prime.
Oh, dude, that's a
Huge.
fucking W. Huge W.
They're gonna raise the price. But it'll probably be absolutely.
I mean, it'll pay for itself, bro. It's worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in. Let's go, Zon. Let's go, Amazon.
Ah,
damn, and my Amazon stock.
Bro, it's $20 in Amazon is losing his mind right now.
Nah, bro. I got a little something.
Oh,
I got a
big
decent
money.
amount now.
All right, my bad.
Yeah,
No,
the split,
The baseball thing makes sense because, I mean, we're just talking about how huge it would be if a streamer got the ticket. Like, we're watching like TV die, and these people that own like Fox and CBS and all that shit, like they're holding up for dear life. And if you buy 100 games a fucking year, like baseball has for all these teams, like you're just filling in massive time slots that people are gonna watch. Because the only thing people watch on TV still is live sports and like award shows and shit. So
yeah, facts.
that's why any contract negotiation, all that stuff, NBA, MLB, even though they have a shit ton of games, they'll never go down because they're just chopping money away. Like it makes no sense. Even if like it hurts the players and the product, we gotta get money in here.
That's crazy. I never even thought of it like that, but you're right though.
To kind of derail that, do you think like either football or even the NBA like we'll get to a spot where there's just no salary tax or salary cap like there isn't in baseball?
Nope.
Nah, yeah. They like it competitive. Like baseball is not competitive. If you're a bad team or a team that's not in New York, whatever, like there's no shot. You just have no shot.
Like I'll tell you what, like it's a scam. I'll tell you, like rookie maximums are a fucking scam.
Oh yeah.
You talking about for the NFL?
For the NBA.
Oh, well, and in the NFL too. I feel like.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Do they have rookie maximum in the NFL?
Well, so like, Joe Burrow, because I was just looking up his contract, and like his shit was 130 million when he first signed.
What?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, Rick.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it really?
Yeah, it was 130.
Like when he got drafted, that contract?
Yeah, he's also the number one pick, so then that raises that contract for you. But like, even if you're on the back,
that's a lot of money.
Look, that's what they're paying wide receivers. Fucking Tyreek Hill just got that money.
Yeah, but it's the most important fucking position in football, right?
Right, but you're paying that to a guy who's never
130?
played.
So Baker Mayfield made 132?
No, because Burrows was fully like guaranteed and his shit was fully maxed out. I don't think the Browns gave that to this man. Who the fuck was I looking at though? But then you look at
who were you looking at?
Then you look at Herbert's contract and his shit. He's averaging like way less than that too, though. Like his shit. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah.
His contract was 4-year, 27 million.
That makes more like it.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
You talking about $130 million deals for a rookie?
Yeah, nigga who's never played in NFL.
A guy that, he got 130 million before he even threw a pass?
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not bugging.
You're for sure bugging, bro. Like,
oh, no. Oh, shit. It was 4-year, 36 million.
This fucking fake news, bro.
That makes more sense, bro. This nigga really like.
Are you drunk?
He went into this conversation talking about NFL minimums. And he's
bro,
like, "Oh, you get a 4-year, 130." Like,
take your glasses off, bro. They're not
that's
working.
a lot of money.
No, it's not the glasses aren't working. I just remembered wrong. But no, like I think that
it's like a $900 million discrepancy, bro. But all right.
Like, yeah, no big deal. Whatever.
That math checks out.
Hey, this is our friend, man. This is our friend.
This nigga lost $100 million.
Nearly. And just chalk it up to a whoops, like.
That's how you know Rook's ancestors are white, bro. Like,
he touching mad paper, bro. That Amazon stock, he is Amazon.
Like, there's supposed to be another zero.
Damn, I see why, Tim. I'm with you, Tim.
Hey, come on, man. We have a good time around here. But anyway,
clearly,
that's just kind of nuts though for these dudes. But I guess like I think what's nuts is the longevity of it being like a 4 or 5 year contract and it being that low. Because I mean, if these dudes absolutely outplayed their contract, but it is a crapshoot, so like you never know.
But that's right. Like that's the thing about the NFL, where like so many of these first round QBs are bust. So like you're making this case for Joe Burrow, but how much did Mitch Trubisky make? Like he was
Too
a
much.
top 10 pick, right?
Yeah.
So like they have just as much of a chance to miss on the pick, or Daniel Jones or Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, but then isn't it more beneficial than to have a shorter term contract then?
No, but I'm talking about like in the NBA when you get a guy like Zion Williamson, and you know for like there's a 0% chance that this nigga's not going to be a slam dunk, and you can only pay him like the maximum you can pay him is like $12 million a year or whatever. It's like they're literally doing that to protect the owners from
themselves.
Yeah, like it's a scam.
Yeah,
it's a scam. Like, huh?
Said Zion.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's Zion, dude.
Yeah, we know.
It's Zion. That's all right. It's all right.
Fuck.
Listen, you didn't pronounce his name right. I lost $100 million.
He did that on purpose, bro.
No, but I guess that's fair because it would.
At least they knew who the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess that's fair though. I think that would kind of suck ass for teams like the Bucks if there was like no limit to salary cap and shit.
You know what's crazy? Like I was looking at the Lakers situation, right? And like they lost guys like Alex Caruso because they were not trying to pay too much into the luxury tax.
Right.
Yeah, for Caruso.
And the Lakers. And did I pronounce his name right? Am I okay?
No, you're good. I'm saying they didn't want to pay over for Caruso. Is what I was saying.
So then you got a team like the Cavaliers so the Lakers, who are probably the biggest market outside maybe the Knicks, and then you compare them to a team like the Cavaliers, who are a very small market team, and they were willing to pay whatever the fuck when LeBron was there. Like they were in fuck luxury tax hell. They were way the fuck down there. Yeah. And they were okay with it. So like I don't know how much like that small market, big market shit matters anymore.
Well, I mean, you look at a team like the Warriors and they have the most expensive payroll fucking ever. Mm-hmm. Their shit was like $320 million or some shit like that when including the tax, which is nuts considering like the salary cap was like 115 or I think it was like 118 or something last year. So for them to be their payroll being 300 million and change, that shit's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
But hey, I mean they cashed out, right? They got a championship out of it, so I don't know.
All those salary cap rules, like I think it's a double-edged sword. Like it kind of benefits, like it is for the owners because like they couldn't help themselves. Like they used to give KG like a 6-year, $120 million contract and just like be in hell because they like overpaid and stuff, and that's why they like made it so now you can only do like the 4-year, 5-year max, certain amount of money, and all these rules are set. But it also helps the players because like the shorter deals have allowed, I don't know, like LeBron just being able to go one and one over and over again for max money and be able to choose where he wants to go. Like I don't know,
those 2+1s. I think those are good ideas.
Yeah, but you have to bet on yourself there. Like LeBron has had incredible like injury luck his whole career, and like incredible genetics. Like it could have gone really bad for KD when he tore his Achilles.
Genetics
went to Brooklyn, but
that shit sucks.
But he still got the max. So I don't know. Maybe the NBA, it's because the top players are so good, and you can only win with like 5 guys. You can get away with it.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of the contracts and the 1-on-1s or whatever. What do you guys think of James Harden taking a fucking pay cut?
Yeah, like
what a dweeb, right?
That's not where I expected that to go.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Interesting take.
He probably don't want to go out like Charles Barkley.
You said what?
I said he probably don't want to go out like Charles Barkley and them. He probably want to ship.
Oh, yeah.
He probably do want to
ship. Yeah, he wants.
I hope not.
My issue is because he made the move basically so that they could sign another mid-level exception player. But they just signed fucking PJ Tucker, who's like 38, and
he's effective though.
Yes.
He's effective, but he's making like $30 million the next year. He's about to be 41 at the end of this contract.
It's 30 over 3 years.
It's 30. It's 33. It's 11 a year.
He's about to be 40 years old. You know how many guys get to 40? Like the GOAT.
Is that not adequate for what PJ Tucker does? I feel like that's a good deal.
I just feel like he's super washed.
If the Nuggets would have paid him 33 over 3 years, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Right? Yeah.
Really?
38 years old. Guy.
I'm pretty sure that third year is probably some type of option, but those first 2 years, like, I feel like he's gonna give you good value for those contracts.
But I respect the move. Like if you maybe like Harden has some deal with Daryl Morey, like the owner, to get that money back later or whatever, business deals, whatever. But if you make, because a lot of guys don't make that. Like LeBron hasn't taken any pay cuts anywhere. Like he's only gotten like.
He did in Miami.
Nigga, that was like it was Wade who made a pay cut, and the pay cut was like $2 million. Like,
but yeah,
it was on 3 of them. But it's all right.
They took it to get those 3 stars, so like at least that made sense, you know. Yeah. Whereas Harden is doing it for like other pieces to get that 8th, 9th man or whatever. I respect it.
But David, I feel like I don't know the actual numbers behind it, but I feel like maybe Wade and LeBron and Bosh's pay cut combined might have been like around 11 million. This man James Harden turned down 47 million.
It was fucking 11 million.
I'm just hypothetically. I'm just saying one player, a superstar talent player, sort of, fucking made at least an $11 million pay cut. It was very surprising to me. Do you guys foresee something like that happening with other stars in the future?
If they're in James Harden position where they're not at the level that they used to be, yeah.
I mean, I think that honestly, I think James Harden, all the shit that went down, and I think some of this, the perception that people have of James Harden got to him, like how he fucking left the Nets. Well, he left Houston for the Nets, and then he left Nets for the Sixers, and he still doesn't have a fucking chip.
I know we've said it already, man, but what a fucking disappointment the Nets are. Like, that's crazy. The fucking superstar talent they had on that team.
Dude, if the Nets end up with Russell Westbrook and THT, I am gonna fucking, like, I'm gonna die. You're gonna have to call 911.
Oh man, I couldn't imagine. That shit would be hilarious. Nah, I mean,
in their defense, they literally just slipped into the KD Kyrie experiment, and then James Harden. All 3 of them just ended up in their lap.
Seriously.
Yeah, they kind of just showed up there. Yeah.
So it's not like they gave up. I'll say that the whole Boston trade. I'll say the Paul Pierce KG trade was a lot worse.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they gave up basically almost their entire future for these guys who are like on the verge of death.
Guys who are younger than PJ Tucker right now. Younger than PJ Tucker, Paul Pierce, KG.
Yeah,
but Paul Pierce and KGs were like main guys. PJ Tucker's always been the same dude. So
yeah, true.
Not an adequate comparison there. I feel you.
I mean, Brooklyn did kind of sell their soul though when they got Harden. Like, they have none of their own first round picks right now.
Yeah, but I can't.
Drafting's overrated.
Low key. It's easy to like make fun of Brooklyn now.
I'm just kidding.
It imploded, but like I just have like a theory, like in poker, if there's a move where you would have made it 100 out of 100 times, you kind of just gotta live with it. You can't like beat yourself up for it. And every single team, if KD and Kyrie would have been like, "Yo, we're coming to your team," they would have traded, moved the space, made the money.
No, listen, so I'm not roasting or like saying Brooklyn was dumb by any means. I honestly feel for the organization itself, because really they tried to do everything they could.
Yeah.
Right? Like they brought these dudes there, they paid them the fucking money, minus Kyrie during this offseason. They got James Harden, they threw out all those assets to try to get him, to bring him there, because KD and Kyrie wanted him, and then he wanted to be there. So like, I feel for the organization. I find it fucking insane that between the three guys that it never worked out.
Yeah,
Like that's the hilarious part to
You know
me.
where they fucked up though? Like they babied those guys. They gave them everything they wanted the whole time. They let Kyrie sit out half the season. They're like, it's cool, whatever coach you want, Steve Nash, you guys approve, cool. And then all of a sudden they started playing hardball with Kyrie this summer, and it's like, yeah, you can put your foot down, but like if you spent the first 5 years not raising your child right, and then you're upset the 6th year when they don't listen to you, when you're starting to like get tough on them, like you shouldn't be surprised. Like, kind of enabled this behavior.
I'm gonna throw the flag because like this is who Kyrie was the whole time.
Whole time.
Like Kyrie was like this before Brooklyn.
Yeah. But you sign up for that.
No, for sure. But like, in all honesty, like outside of the James Harden injury and the Kyrie injury, they would have won the chip that year. You know what I mean? Like in
Bucks and 6, baby, no shot.
Yeah, no, for sure. So like they were right there, and it was I'll say it was more injuries than anything. And then right after that, the pandemic happened, and Kyrie decided he doesn't believe in whatever.
Yeah.
So like it was just the Nets just ended up in a situation that was really like you said, like the Doctor Strange alternative realities. They ended up in like that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In the other multiverses, they have like 6 chips right now.
They got, bro. I promise you, in the other multiverses, they got chips. It's
just in this one that we're in. The one that we're in, they're falling apart. I love that. That's fucking hilarious. All right, David. We're going to your topic here. I know where this is gonna go. I feel like somehow this is gonna get circled around a certain quarterback within the same division.
Alcohol.
Yeah. But David, I would love to get some clarification on what you're saying here when you say Joe Burrow versus his own success.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Bro, different scenario.
Bruh.
You said what would you say?
My question was my topic suggestion was, will Joe Burrow be a victim of his own success?
So Joe Burrow versus his own success. Anyway, can you elaborate? Let us into your world, bro. What are you thinking here? What do you mean by that?
Yo, I don't really like your tone right now, bro.
He's
coming up mad aggressive.
Fuck this man, guy.
Did I miss anything?
He's setting you up, bro. He's setting you up.
Apparently, he said he doesn't like my tone when asking this question.
No, it was not apparent, bro. I did say that.
Yeah, apparently, is what he said.
My question is his first year as a full-time starter, because obviously toward the ACL rookie year, he makes the Super Bowl. So that's like going forward, like that's the expectation for him going forward. And if you fall short of that, it's he fell short of his own expectation that he set for himself by making it to the Super Bowl in year one as a full-time starter, right?
No, I can see the merit in that, and I think there's going to be a lot of basic ass fans who are going to use that as the barometer. Like if he loses in the Eastern Conference Finals, or whatever, in the you know what I mean, the AFC Finals. Like fucking, he could go 4 times in a row, and they're gonna be like, "Well, he didn't make another Super Bowl, so somehow that makes him a failure." But it's like, no, nigga, like he just went to the Super Bowl in his second year, like. So I get what you're saying. Like, there's gonna be some basic ass fans that reach that conclusion, but the problem with basic ass fans is that they're basic ass fans, and they have the brain capacity of inanimate objects. You know what I mean? Like that's really less about Joe Burrow and more about the fans.
Yeah. I mean, like, Tom Brady won 3 super early in his career, but then he went, what was it, like 8-10 years before the next one, right? Yeah.
Well, he went before, but he didn't win another one until 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it went like 8-10 years before he won his next one. So, I mean, all you could really do is Especially at the quarterback spot, like all you can fucking do is try to put up crazy numbers and make it not your fault, like in the playoffs. Like
But like,
when you look at Josh Allen last year in the playoffs against the Chiefs, like they lost, but like it wasn't on him. Like he put up crazy numbers, left 13 seconds on the clock for this man Mahomes, and he ended up cashing out, right? So like that when you look at that, like it's not viewed as a loss on Josh Allen.
the thing is that I feel like we're always making these hypothetical debates, but we're always talking about like the most irrational people. Like I found something really interesting that Austin said. I wish he was here because I want to roast his ass. So like Austin said something really interesting when you put up those QB tiers.
Mm-hmm.
When he's like, oh, we really just measure QBs based off of what team they're on. And I'm like, no, I think Austin does that. Because I know somebody who's like Austin, who like they base their like how good a QB is based off of how much wins the team has, and they just assume everybody thinks like them. And my example every time is Deshaun Watson on the Texans. Like we've seen them go 4-12, and we were still like, yo, Deshaun Watson,
he's fucking unreal.
Yeah, he's amazing. And he's like, how long until Deshaun Watson, blah, 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 blah. And I think of the conversation me and Austin had when he's like, Baker Mayfield is better than Matt Ryan. I'm like, bro, no.
Oh my God.
He said that?
No. We had a whole argument, bro.
Oh, like today?
Oh, that's right. No. This was a minute ago.
This is
no, like Matt Ryan today. Matt Ryan's kind of trash now, but I see what you're saying.
Like Matt Ryan today versus Baker Mayfield today, I'm taking Matt Ryan 10 out of 10 times, Phil.
Sure.
If you're the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
I don't want Baker, bro.
Exactly. You take Matt. if there was a choice between the two, you're taking Matt, right?
I'm not making the playoffs with either of them. That's all I'm saying.
Well, who do you think you got a better shot with?
Because Matt, but that's he's older and smarter. But
the coach should be interested this year.
I really don't think Matt Ryan is as bad as people claim he is. Like he was playing on bare bones offense.
Yeah, they had a trash team, so
yeah,
I mean, your argument makes sense, but I think the top guys, like it doesn't matter what Mahomes' record is, what Josh Allen's record is. Like we know how good those guys are. It's the middling guys, the Derek Carrs and below. I think we predicate like their team success on how good we think they are because they're kind of hard to judge because maybe they don't have the best weapons or their defense isn't the best or it can get like all jumbled up. But those guys at the top that we know are good, like we don't debate like are they good, but they can have a bad year and we're still like I'd still rather have Aaron Rodgers on a horrible year than half the league. You know?
But then to David's point though, the expectations are way higher from them dudes too. Like I mean, granted, when you look at the AFC Championship this past season against the Chiefs and the fucking Bengals, where like the Chiefs were dominating these dudes, and then in the second half, Mahomes, you just kind of fucking blew it. Like he started making mistakes that he doesn't normally make. He looked a little shaky, right? So then people are criticizing and put that on Mahomes, which rightfully so, on that end. But like that's what I'm saying, David. Like it kind of depends on how you lose in those situations, on if like how people will perceive it.
Yeah, a perfect example is an NBA example, so it's not perfect. Like the success of your season is predicated on how well you did the season before. That's all that matters. Like the Timberwolves were like losing their minds because they won the playing game. They're swinging shirts, hugging families, everything. That's because they didn't make the playoffs the year before. Now they did. They won it. They're in it. Like your expectations are just dictated on how well you did the year before. And that's the fan expectation. That's the ownership expectation. That's the player expectation. So Burrow is going to have to deal with that. What if he doesn't go as far as he did last year? It's going to be a failure in a lot of people's eyes. Doesn't mean he's a better or worse quarterback, but the season and like total will be a failure. You didn't get as far, do as well as you did.
What's insane is that like these fan predictions like cost people their jobs. Like I always found that to be fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Like you have like the Eagles situation and like there's a lot of like good looking things, but like we're still not like we haven't seen any product yet. But the expectations are like we just seen that Madden rating. Like the expectation are that they're going to be competing for the spot in the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
And if they fall short of that, like, there's most likely going to be a purge, and I think that shit is insane. Like, that's crazy.
That's like you get a certain time length though. Like Eagles have made the playoffs. Like they made it last year at least. So that is the bar. That's the minimum that we expect. And we expect like if they make the playoffs, they're like, I don't even know what to do now. 9-8, whatever the record goes. Make it the last seed, get in. They lose the first round. Like not all the heads will roll, but if we go like 4-13, like there's gonna be a purge. Like there were certain expectations set, and maybe you're saying it's the fans, but I promise you, it's the same way with the like ownership and the way coaches and stuff talk. Like if you come into the offseason thinking you're gonna be in the playoffs and you don't, like people get fired. Like that's just how it goes, and that's how it's always been.
Eagles are expected to compete for the division this year, ain't they? I mean, at least I am.
That's because we have a bad division. Like we're always expected to compete in our division. That's because we've never nobody in our division goes 14-2. Like it's always somebody who's like 11-5 max, and then we always get like it's just one team getting in usually.
Yeah, he's talking shit about you, Pete.
Yeah, about the Cowboys. He's a Cowboys fan.
But sometimes the Cowboys get in, sometimes the Eagles. It's not like anybody ever runs away with it, you know.
Like
last year, two teams from that division got in. The Cowboys
but they added an extra team into the playoffs. That's all.
Oh, facts, true. That is a spot that the Eagles claim.
Yeah.
What were you about to say, Chris?
I was gonna say something disrespectful, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he's just talking shit. Your team is ass, nigga.
Go fuck yourself.
He said,
like if you're a Bengals fan, it doesn't matter. Like even if they go 3 and whatever, like you'd still rather have Burrow the next year. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna just bail on Burrow unless you just start just throwing shit into the ground or whatever, like turn into Joe Flacco. So, like as a fan base, that's all you want is you want a like competent quarterback that you know the next 10 years you're at least fighting. You have a chance. You go into the season thinking, yeah, we can make the playoffs. We can go on a run. That's all you want as a fan. Trust me, as an Eagles fan who hasn't had a good quarterback since McNabb and been wishing, hoping all the time.
Hey, that first year Michael Vick was disgusting. Okay.
First year, that second year with Carson Wentz, like we've had spark, but not like consistent 10-year, 15-year, even like an Eli Manning type guy who's gonna be there every day. Like it's a nice feeling. I've never had it. I imagine it's nice.
Bro, you have it now, bro. Jalen Hurts, man. He's
gonna make you happy. I like Jalen.
We gonna see, bro.
Sure you do, bro.
I'm a Jalen Hurts believer.
I sure am too.
Fuck you, David.
Watch your tone, man. What's wrong with this
guy? Yeah, I'm kind of in a spot right now, Phil, where I have like hope, which is a very scary place to be. Go Broncos.
You're in a weird spot just because of like
the division is fucking insane.
The division's crazy, and Wilson's coming off probably his worst year. So it's like,
dude, he was injured. It doesn't even count.
And that's like you don't know. That's the thing. You like it's not. You don't. You're just like like you don't know.
No, I know. Energy. No, I know he's cold. He cold.
He's my favorite player, but like I don't know. Like
the Broncos are gonna win. I mean, the Broncos are gonna win a decent amount of games, but win the division, go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
those are ambitious.
Hey, we just got to get into the playoffs, baby. We just got to get in.
Like, are you gonna
last year division twice? It's gonna be fun.
You're gonna beat the Raiders twice. You're gonna beat the Chiefs twice. You're gonna beat the Chargers twice. I don't think any.
Nah, I'm just trying to split with them. Trying to split with them and then run the table against everybody else.
Not gonna happen.
Nope. We'll see. Should be interesting. I mean, there's a reason why I didn't want to make that Broncos versus Ravens schedule or like wins bet because our schedule is pretty difficult. No, we said who advances further and stuff. I'm talking
about better record.
I don't know. No. You offered that bet and I said no because the Broncos have a tougher schedule. But I still think we get in the playoffs. We fucking advance, and we're the fucking best, baby. Hopefully.
Win the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah, Phil. Just so you know, I got Phil and everyone else out there. I have a bet of the Broncos winning the Super Bowl or making it to the Super Bowl this year,
and being a top 5 offense,
and being a top 5 offense,
like a Vegas bet, or what?
Can I get in on that?
No, it's too late.
You're already in on it, you fucking crackhead.
No, the Broncos to the Super Bowl. I hope I'm in on that.
I don't think he on he on that one.
I don't know. I only
Chris,
accepted a few people in there.
Chris,
That's a
pull
lot of
up
money.
your
I took that
third party
and I
notes
don't even make y'all little dumbass bets. I like, man, put me in, coach. Like,
Broncos go to the Super Bowl, $20. Rook, yes. Tom, no. David, that's you. No. Pete, no. Chris, no. Austin, no.
That's 100. That's 100.
Hey, you're getting good odds. You're getting good
That's
odds.
100.
Yeah.
Those are terrible odds.
yeah, that's horrendous.
Those he's giving money away. I'm telling you, bro is paid, but that $100 million discrepancy is not out of the ordinary for him. Listen to the bet he made.
It was a great bet.
The beauty of the NFL, though.
It's all right. I've made a shitty bet.
That nigga said Joe Burrow made $130 million, bro.
That was wild.
On purpose, with confidence. Like, damn,
Hey,
bro.
I was close.
Off by a whole $100 million. Bro.
I got the 30 part right though.
Yo, executives get fired for being off by $1 million. This nigga Rook was off by 100.
I was so close though. I got the 30 right. All right. I was like in the ballpark.
Barely.
Give or take $100 million.
That's crazy.
Only decimal you got right was the 10 millions.
Yeah. Hey, it's something. Anyway.
Yeah, numbers are hard.
Pete, what's up, my friend? How are you doing today? You good? You chilling?
Tell that man mind his business.
Nah, bro. I'm just trying to, Pete kind of just snuck up in here right when we were talking. Just want to say what's up. Make sure everyone notices my boy Pete. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Pete's team?
He's the Cowboys. I literally, you fucking look.
Woodcrest is his team.
Yeah,
I
that's
had to feed all 5 of my kids and make sure they straight.
True. Tommy thanks you, bro.
He's not even gonna see this shit, which is crazy.
I know.
He had to go fill Tommy's mom's water bowl.
Hey.
Oh my god.
That was a Dave Chappelle skit, bro. You ain't catch that,
nigga. Yeah, that was the reference, nigga. The fuck.
Damn.
Never mind. Keep going, bro. What you called me for?
I kind of forgot now that I think about it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why did you call on me?
I just want to say hi.
Rick the type of nigga to call you on your phone and be like, hey.
Like, nigga, what you calling me for? We're not friends. Like,
I just want to check in on you.
You couldn't have texted this to me, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I stopped everything I was doing for this shit.
Yo,
like every time I talk to Rook, he becomes more and more whiter, bro.
That is some white ass shit, though. Hey, buddy, like, no, nigga, like, don't call my phone on that shit.
All right, I have literally never called any of you just to say what's up.
Yeah, I don't expect that from you at all.
And I don't want it either, so don't.
Actually, except for Phil, I've definitely called Phil to say what's up.
I don't expect you to say what's up to me, really.
Oh, all right, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for troubling you guys with my fucking friendship. You assholes.
I believe this is toxic masculinity, they call it. Show affection to your friends.
It's not. We're expressing our feelings. I'm fucking with it. So this is us expressing our emotions. This is good for our mental health.
It's not good for mine, you bitch.
You get toxic masculinity.
Give a fuck about your mental health.
This is me protecting my fucking time. You call me and say, "Hey, I'm gonna cuss your ass out, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like,
or I might buy a plane ticket to fuck you up. Like,
all right, but if you come beat my ass out here, at least are we gonna kick it after?
No, I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna buy my ticket in the morning to get there in the morning to leave at night because I know the ass is not gonna be all day. Like,
we gonna eat at the same restaurant at different tables, bro.
Damn, is this how fragile our friendships are, bro?
No, No, it's just niggas.
We don't really like you like that, bro.
No, we're not fucking women. They do that weird ass shit. Like they'll FaceTime each other and then just stay on the phone. Like, no, bitch. I'm not.
I don't know. Somebody could argue that's what we're doing right now.
But we're hoping that this thing will one day pay dividends. Like, ain't no girl like girls really like FaceTime each other while they're brushing their teeth.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a problem with that.
That's fucking wild.
Do you do it? No, David. Do you do it?
Nah.
David, do you do it?
No.
You be FaceTiming people while you eating breakfast, nigga?
No. No way.
Would you lie about FaceTiming somebody when you're eating breakfast? Like, do you FaceTime people when you're driving?
No.
That's some light skin shit, so he probably do that.
That's some.
Although I
assume Kenny.
But it's something I habitually do.
You know what he just said?
I did do that the other day, but it's not something I do very often.
Why would you do that though?
You tell it. Did you tell it?
Do you really want to know? Like,
no, I don't want to know. I don't care.
Hey man, she wanted to talk to me, bro. She wanted to see my face, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like I was able to provide that for her, bro. Like,
that's assuming, bro. Did you tell her like the color of the cars that were on the road?
I flipped the camera. I was like, look.
Did you flip
Universal? Whoa, hold on.
It's FaceTime and the homies. That's the issue.
Yeah. I thought FaceTime and the homies or calling the homies was the issue. Now we're talking about calling girls while you're driving.
No, but like
I'm getting shamed for this now.
Yeah.
Bro, Chris, do you know who you're talking to?
No, but
David,
know who you're talking to, bro. We already know you're a whore. We know what you do in your free time. But I'm saying, like what I'm saying is like anybody.
It's not true, by the way.
Or a man, it could be your mother. Like FaceTiming somebody while you're sitting there quiet is fucking weird.
I agree.
I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, like why are you quiet?
Not like people need like I don't know, like they just don't. They feel like the FaceTime makes up for being alone is what some people do. And I'm telling you, like this is not abnormal for women. This is extremely sexist. I'm sorry for the one female person who watches this podcast. But like I don't know. I'm gonna get another female to watch. Bizarre.
Chris, right though. Like, first of all, half the time, like I would watch my phone ring. Like, don't call my phone, man. They don't text me.
So you didn't want to answer when I called you on Friday?
Probably not.
You didn't call him on Friday. You didn't call him on Friday.
I called Pete on Friday.
Yeah, but then I realized what she was calling me for, so I picked up.
All right, so if it wasn't for the fact that you knew I was about to send you some shit, you weren't gonna answer.
No, because it's
damn.
Like, no. Let me correct.
I told you, Rook, we don't fuck with you like that.
Hold on, it's not just Rook. Shut your ass up. If you call my phone, it'd be the same shit. My thing is,
that's bullshit.
I'm not the type of person to call somebody.
You pick up my call.
You know how some people call you and then they want a small talk and then they want to ask for something? I'm the type of person like if I call Chris, I'm like, yo, I need your crib real quick. I'm trying to fuck a bitch. Whatever. I'm gonna say that shit quick.
Chris gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say
I don't need for you to tell me the weather. Like just you need this baseball bat to fuck this person up. I got it in my garage.
Yes.
Like, I don't need the rest of it.
They hang up the phone after that.
Hey, Chris.
I need to say hang up the phone.
I got you.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna FaceTime you, brother. Say what's up one of these days, bro. Just to put this thing in test.
No, like I'm gonna get upset. Like
I'm gonna be like, Chris, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna respond and get a FaceTime call.
You see, I'm not gonna hold you guys. Like, I'm gonna just put it out there. Like Phil and I, we call each other all the time.
You didn't have to put that out there, bro. You could have kept that to yourself, bro.
I didn't think it was a weird thing, bro. I didn't realize it was an unmasculine thing to do.
Bro, it's not even about being masculine. It's a waste of time, my nigga. Like, especially with me, right? I'm always occupied doing something. I'm ripping and running. I'm going left. I'm going right. So, what?
Put your guard down, bro. If I call you to talk to you, you'll
I'm not picking that shit up.
You won't pick up.
And then, no. Hold on. I might pick up. Then when I realize it's about that shit, I'm finna hang up. I'm not staying on the phone with you. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's your favorite color, blue, nigga. I don't care.
And you already know my favorite color. You'll pick up my call, bro.
I don't care that you just took a walk on the beach the other day.
Bro, like, I swear to God, I've hung up on multiple times. Like, not one time, multiple times. Niggas is like, yo, this just happened. And I'm like, okay, click. Like, I am telling you, like,
I hang up on my own siblings.
I don't care.
And my siblings call me and it's about bullshit. Click. Bye. Oh,
like,
that shit.
Post it on Facebook, and when I see it, I'll press a like. I got
it. Y'all are assholes, bro.
No, but you know, so crazy because in person, we could talk about shit. If you want to vibe, kick it at the bar, go out to eat. Your kid birthday party coming, I'm finna vibe and talk to you in person.
Shout out my boy.
You're not finna call my phone and then we finna sit there like two little girls and be like, so how's your day? Like,
what are you doing later?
Damn.
What are you wearing? Like,
but like, all right, so
ask my parents if we can hang out. If I ask, they're gonna say no.
Granted, now that we both have girlfriends, like Phil and I, we don't talk to each other as much anymore. He's like mad busy and shit. But like, you know, this is my fucking boy from college. Like, he lives in California. I don't talk to him all the time. Right, so it's just like every once in a while we just fucking yo, what's up, yo, what's good, what's good.
Oh, text that nigga. What you mean?
Miss him, bro? Do you miss him? Do you get sad?
Yeah, bro.
Let him express his emotions, bro. This is a safe space.
This is my fucking boy.
Bro,
you know,
they don't fuck
confess your love, bro. It's okay.
They don't fuck with male friendship, bro.
They don't fuck with male friendships, bro. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
That's not true, bro. They got their guard up. They got their guard up.
Is there a warmth that you miss from Phil?
That's not our business.
You actually
don't tell us about that
for like 30 minutes.
Does Tammy know about your relationship with Phil?
Yeah, he was just at my crib like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'm dead, bro.
Nah, bro, y'all gotta be just like, is that unmasculine, bro? Y'all gotta be okay, man.
I never said that. It's not. It's just a waste of my fucking time. That's it.
Chris, I'm a FaceTime you, bro. You gonna pick up, bro?
Like, ask Kenny how many times I picked up one of his FaceTimes. Ask him. And that nigga used to FaceTime me regularly, and I asked him how many times I picked up.
Okay, but
if I FaceTime you, you're gonna be like, "Why is David FaceTiming me? He never FaceTimes me." And you're gonna
yeah.
Except for every fucking Sunday, but that's besides the point.
Phil, what were you about to say?
We've all been in a situation though where your girl FaceTimes you, and there's not a real conversation to be had. So you're just playing video games, and she's just staring at you like play 2K.
Like, bro, I promise you, I get off the phone. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna hit you back up. Like,
he's a savage.
Yo, you had something to say?
I was married, and she'll FaceTime me. And I'm like, what you want? And she's like,
bro. Like, I'll make the argument that if you can't talk to your girl like that, like, y'all not even meant to be together. For real. Like, if you can't tell her, like, yo, what the fuck you want? Like, y'all should
actually, I don't know about all that.
I don't know.
I agree with the sentiment. The sentiment I agree with.
There's something beautiful though.
The delivery is play different.
Something beautiful about just being able to sit in silence and it's not like weird
awkward.
Or
yeah,
in person.
Yeah, it's different
in person. Like,
you're not doing nothing. You're just fucking staring at me, fucking doing things.
She love you, bro. She love you.
It's crazy as fuck.
She loves you.
I'm not gonna be on the phone with you, just sitting there looking stupid. Like,
maybe she's breathing. You're talking to the cashier, and I'm thinking you're talking to me. Like, what the fuck is the point of that?
Yeah, that's a really specific example there, Chris.
Think you cute, bro?
Let's dive into that a little bit.
If she's not on the phone with you, she's on the phone with
Chris.
somebody
Stop hanging up on her, bro.
I'm saying, bro, you asshole.
I refuse to.
She just want to see you.
Peterson, I feel you, bro. Like, you come through. I got you. I'm not gonna do it on the phone, bro. Like,
we could buy me a ticket in person.
Let me stare at the wall in peace. I want to stare at the wall and be in peace, nigga. Like, I don't want to like.
Wait. So, Chris, is she interrupting your peace?
Yes,
so y'all shouldn't be together.
No, you're dumb. Listen, you ain't let me finish. You at the crib. Yeah, you ain't doing shit. No. Can I slide? Yeah. slide. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be on the phone with you for 30 minutes and you just fucking sound like Darth Vader. Like
what I'm saying is that you're just like half-assing.
Luke, I'm your
right?
father.
Like I'm not even giving you my attention. You're not giving me mine. It's just like I'm just here. Like it feels like mandatory. Like
yeah, you're the attention, bro.
That's fair.
Listen, that's how I feel, bro.
I don't know, man.
Chris, you right. Them niggas wrong.
Nah.
It's that light skin shit, bro.
I will admit, there's nothing like you be on your phone and then that shit go to the call screen. It doesn't matter who the name is. That shit ruin your whole mood. It ruin your whole day. Like, bro, I don't want to talk to you or anybody right now. Like, I'm living my life. So I understand. I get it.
The iPhone invented this new shit. You swipe up and
You just hide it.
Ringing.
Yeah.
The corner, and you just like, I don't give a fuck.
It used to take the whole screen.
Yeah, that
I'd be
shit.
quick. It's like, dog, my old mom sometimes would call, and I'm like, hello? And she's like,
what?
How you been? And I'm like, all right. Like,
Wait, your old what?
His
my
mom.
old mom.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I was like,
No, but her crib literally is like 30 minutes away. I go to the crib all the time. Like, you can see me in person. Oh, did you go to work today? Yeah. Mom, I'm finna let you go. Like, I'm not finna.
Yeah, that's wild. See, I be on the phone with my mom for like 30, 40 minutes sometimes, bro.
Yes, when we talk about shit that matters, but if you was just sitting there like you trying to figure out what you want to talk about, now I'm finna get off. I'm not playing.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
My mom told me like she'll be like, "Yo, the neighbor moved the bags of soil from against the fence." She told me that the other day. I was like, "Yo, like I gotta get back to work." Like, like Ma, I love you, but don't call me with this nonsense. Like I don't want to.
That's fucking hilarious. Well, we stumbled into a topic there at the end by accident. Fucking hilarious. You guys are bad friends. Just throwing that out there. Nah, but anyway, really quick though. Shout out to my dog. Hey.
When you and Phil are laying together, who's the big spoon?
Why do you want to know, bro? That's not our business.
Yeah, Chris, mind your fucking business, bro. So what? It's me. Who cares? Anyway. Wait, what? Anyway. Hey, shout out to my dog Pete, his new YouTube page, Sophisticated Ignorance. Check my boy out. Like, comment, subscribe on his shit. He uploads weekly, or at least he said he tries to. We're in there, baby. So again, thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to our guest Panda Man himself, Phil. We'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.